Treyarch decided to drop a bunch of surprises on us today. We have some more information, some really cool stuff to talk about for Firebase Z, the new poster, Samantha, Richtofen, Dr. Peck being seen here, a lot of really interesting Easter egg details as to really what we're going to be doing in Firebase Z. We also have a huge update to Cranked. Treyarch is so goated. They listened to the community and they fixed Cranked in Cold War Zombies. So let's get into this information here. If you can, leave a like on the video. That would be greatly appreciated. If we can go for 500 likes, that would be super cool. And if you're new, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're about 10 subs away from 64K. So seriously, thank you guys for the support recently. Let's get started here first with the update. There's a bunch of other updates they made to the game. We're focused on zombies, and the main thing they did to zombies was fix Cranked. The full January 21st Treyarch patch notes are linked down below, but let's look at the Cranked improvements in Zombies. So in Zombies, we've made some new gameplay improvements to the new Cranked mode. Most importantly, we've removed Plague Hound rounds to prevent players from running out of time between rounds, and the crank timer now pauses while using support items. These changes should make surviving into higher rounds even more viable with the right strategies. Looking forward to seeing how high everyone can climb. I really didn't think they would just remove the Plague Hound rounds entirely. I thought they were just going to fix it so maybe the Plague Hounds spawn in faster and more rapidly, but they just removed it entirely. They just said, screw it, let's not have it ruin the, fast-paced nature of Cranked. And here are the actual listed patch notes. So removes Plague Hound rounds, Crank timer now pauses while using support items, and addressed an issue that caused the crank timer to remain visible after death. Definitely really cool to see Treyarch fix Cranked so soon after it first launched and after people identified that there were some issues with the game mode. Now let's look at the Firebase Z poster. This is definitely one of the coolest posters we've had for a Treyarch Zombies map in a pretty long time, and it seems like they're really going to put some effort into this map, the marketing, the storyline for it, so super cool to see that. But obviously the three characters in the middle is what everyone's been talking about. I've been watching a bunch of videos today. I've been reading a bunch of theories, so we're going to go through all of the possible theories here as to really what is going on with the Firebase Z storyline and the Easter egg for this map. Definitely be sure to leave your theories, your ideas down below. I will talk about them in a future video, but for now, we could tell, zooming in the middle, we have Samantha. Pretty clearly here, we have two halves of Samantha. On the left, she seems to be normal somewhat. On the right, obviously, it seems like she's been corrupted by the dark ether, so very interesting to see that. It would be kind of cool to see Samantha, now the leader of the zombies, controlling the zombies, and the zombie eyes may have this weird sort of purplish bluish color in their eyes like you see Samantha has in this poster. That would be super cool to see. And you can see one of the zombie bosses down below has that same color in its mouth, so maybe that will be a new color that we're going to be seeing in the zombie eyes and other zombie bosses. But how did this happen? How did Samantha get corrupted by the dark ether and is now in this state? Like, did she get captured and then Omega Group decided to do this to her? And the characters in the background play a big role as to what exactly happened. So the most obvious thing here, if you guys don't know, the guy on the right is Dr. William Peck. He is going to be one of the bad, evil Omega scientists that we're going to be seeing in this map. He's a guy that's been mentioned on a bunch of the different letters. Just here's one that pretty obvious to Samantha Maxis. Dr. Peck's personal quarters, Omega scientist in charge of Outpost 25. So he is in charge of this entire outpost here in Vietnam. So he is going to be a main part of this map, of this Easter egg, and obviously he is shown in the poster. Now the guy on the left is someone we're trying to figure out who exactly he is. Most people are saying this might be a young version of Richtofen. I saw some people saying it kind of looks like Dempsey as well, and it kind of does. It looks like a mixture of a young Dempsey mixed with a young Richtofen. We don't exactly know what they look like at this age, late 20s, potentially early 30s, so maybe they do actually look like this, and I could definitely see Richtofen looking exactly like this in the game, and it would match up with the R letters that we have been reading. And it would be kind of cool to see, why is Richtofen now in the mix with Dr. William Peck? It seems like all of these characters here in the background of this poster are evil. Now, they could just be showcasing all of the stuff that's going on the map. But if Richtofen is now tied with Dr. William Peck, that means that he is evil in this new storyline now. And that really wouldn't make sense. Sam and Eddie walked out of the old storyline, the end of Tag Der Toten. They walked into the new perfect world. We are in this new world now where Sam and Eddie are. Clearly, something went wrong. Richtofen, Eddie got caught up with Omega Group somehow. And it seems like Richtofen may have backstabbed Samantha and brought her here. And now she's corrupted by the Dark Ether. Again, that's just a theory. But it is very possible that that is the case if they're all these evil figures here. And it's very interesting to see the letters as well, because a lot of these letters are, you know, to Samantha Maxis from R. And again, why would Richtofen, if R is Richtofen, if Richtofen is the guy in the poster, why would Richtofen be writing to Samantha telling her that Dr. Peck's personal quarters, mega scientist in charge of Outpost 25, why is Richtofen telling Samantha Maxis all of this information? Like, this seems like he's trying to help her, or is he trying to sabotage her? Is he trying to bring Samantha Maxis to Outpost 25? And all of these letters are before the events of Firebase Z, and before Samantha gets corrupted by the Dark Ether forces. Because again, we know Samantha is captured, and all of these letters that we've been seeing could be Richtofen luring Samantha to this Outpost 25, talking about what's going on, and then eventually capturing her and corrupting her with the Dark Ether. Or we have the other side of the theory, where Richtofen is actually good. And this poster, like I said before, is just showing us all of the characters and all of the stuff that's occurring on this new Firebase Z map. And these letters could be after Samantha is captured. So if these letters are taking place after Sam is captured, then these letters could be Richtofen or the R character warning Samantha as to what is going on in this Omega Outpost 25, and maybe this R character is unknowingly writing to Samantha, and R doesn't know, Richtofen doesn't know that Samantha's already been captured, and he's going to play a role in maybe helping us save Samantha on this map because he has information about Outpost 25, he knows stuff about Omega Group and all of that good stuff. So there really are two sides to the story here. There's no reason for us to believe Richtofen is evil. There's no reason for us to believe he is good. It's kind of just up in the air. And honestly, we don't have confirmation yet that he's even on this poster. Most people are in agreement that most likely, you know, Eddie is here. This is Richtofen, a young version of Richtofen. R in the letters is Richtofen. Why would they tease all of that stuff? Why would they tease R to us? Put this guy who literally looks like a young version of Richtofen or even Dempsey in the Firebase Z official poster, and then it ends up not being Richtofen. TREYARCH, they know what they're doing, and they did this for a reason. So it would be super surprising that it's not Richtofen. It's got to be Richtofen at this point, or at least some sort of version of him. And it's going to be pretty cool to see how exactly this plays out and what his role is in this storyline now. I want to know, is he evil? Is he good? Is he helping Samantha? Did he help corrupt Samantha? Like, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered here. So Firebase Z, the Easter egg, the storyline for this map, it's setting up to be really, really interesting. A lot more interesting than D Machina. D Machina, I get the storyline, but it was kind of boring. It was kind of dry. It was kind of just a one-dimensional thing. You really didn't know what was going on, but now we have all these different factors, and it's just going to be super cool to see how it all plays out in the actual Easter egg of this game, because again, the Easter egg will be directly about what is going on here, saving Samantha, corrupting Samantha even more. Whatever happens, that's what the Easter egg is going to be about for Firebase Z. So super cool to see what we get there. Definitely let me know down below any theories you guys have for this. What do you think about Richtofen, Samantha, William Peck? A lot of cool stuff will happen here. So definitely can't wait to actually play the map for myself. And that's pretty much it here for this video. Again, nothing really else with the poster. The zombies down below are also really, really cool. The zombie boss is sick. A bunch of the Vietnam soldier zombies, and they have like these rice hats. Like, they're really cool. It's a Vietnam themed map. You see in the jungle, the outpost in the background, the facility where the Dark Ether energy is being held. It's just super, super cool. So this map's going to be really, really sick. Again, we're not going to know for sure if it's a good map until it actually comes out and until we actually get to play it. But as of now, looking at everything we've been seeing, the teasers, the official images, the poster now. Sometime next week, we're definitely going to get the official gameplay trailer, the intro cutscene, all of this stuff. It's looking to be really, really cool, and it's just looking good for this map, man. It looks like TREYARCH's really putting in some good effort, and some really good effort in the marketing too, especially for this map, which is super, super cool to see. Because imagine if we didn't see any Firebase Z marketing whatsoever, and they just dropped the map. Playing the map wouldn't be the same. We wouldn't have all of these theories, all this hype going into the map that we do now. So super glad that they're doing all of this stuff here. It's definitely going to pay off, and can't wait to play the map, man. Seriously, it's gonna be so fun. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment below Firebase Z if you watched the entire video. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys again for the continued support. It's been unreal. We're gonna be grinding, so definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.